Hey everyone, Joey G with Touch of the Brush Model Weathering, and welcome to this monthly update for November 2020.
Touch of the Brush Model Weathering welcomes you to follow us on all social media platforms. We post almost daily showing you our project updates, upcoming clinics, and videos. If you would like a project completed by us, you can contact us here at TOTBModelWeathering@yahoo.com.
It has been a very busy couple of months, and our biggest news is that Annie and I just got married. And so we're doing a lot of prepping for our wedding for October 10th. And so now with the winter starting and things winding down, besides working full time, I've been able to get back into doing more videos and working on some more projects. And since the winter time is the biggest time for model railroading, so I am pretty booked for the month of November for clients. But I'm also taking clients for December and January, so if you would like a project completed by us, just contact me at TOTBModelWeathering@yahoo.com. And also, we would like to film some of your projects for YouTube, so if you would like that, no extra charge of course, but we would love to do that for you all. So throughout the couple of months, we have been very busy, and I do have a lot of new stuff to show everyone, and along with some stuff that came in the mail. So we're going to do some mail order, and it's been a while since we have done that stuff. And the first couple of things that came in recently were these Fly C paint markers. And I've been really getting into learning how to make real prototypical, real artwork type of graffiti. And I have a lot more clients who are interested in that, so I've been really practicing and learning how to do some graffiti. And so these markers actually work really well. And an example will be this box card that I created for my wife for birthday and for the wedding, and added some sayings on the box card here, just really practice with it, and they came out really good. And the markers, I'll be honest with you, are pretty permanent, so definitely know what you're doing. I would definitely trace out whatever artwork you're doing first and then come back with the markers for sure. And another thing that came in were my new business cards. So every time a project's completed by us, we will send these business cards to share with your family and friends and other model railroaders to spread the word. Anybody wants a project done, just give us a ring or a contact somehow, wherever it works for you on social media. So definitely you'll definitely receive those. And also I got my very own mug, and actually my wife's been drinking out of this more than I have. So but this came off of Vistaprint. It was a little special they had with the business cards, but I am looking into doing more merchandise, and I think mugs will definitely be the way to go. Of course, ones that are way more nicer than just this. I'm thinking about a nice, maybe a black mug with the red logo will look really cool. And my best man, one of my best friends, Rod Allen, he is a professional bass player out of Nashville. We've been on the road together for a long time, and he's been working on a few merchandise ideas with me. And so we're gonna look forward to that and see what he brings up soon, hopefully the next couple of months. And he's the same guy who actually made that drone footage of the drone going down the track in the beginning of the video. And I believe that track belongs to the RJ Corman. So that was pretty cool. He took a drone and made it look like he was in a locomotive. So I appreciate that, Rod. Thank you so much. And let's see here. A couple other things that came in the mail. This set is a very special to me. I am Catholic, and I was given this N scale train set by one of the priests that I've been very close with in New York, and he also collects trains in Department 56 buildings. And this is an N scale New York Central, the Cardinal Train. It's called the Cardinals Train, and it gives a little description of the train in here. And this is the old Concord River Rossi set. And the story is that New York Central this train red, and it went from Grand Central all the way up to Schenectady, Albany, New York, and they had a big luncheon for all the Cardinals and the Cardinals who passed away, and the Archbishop used to ride the train as well, and so the New York Central had this special train, and there's a really collectible set. I haven't tested it yet, and I'm looking forward to it. And yes, it's really tiny. I never thought I would. This is actually my first N-scale set, so this is really, really cool. And so I'm looking forward to maybe having a loop of track somewhere to run the train. But in here, in this booklet, they give you the map, and then let's see if we do that here. I'll put this down, and they give you the map. Over here, and let's see. It's called the Cardinals Train, departed Grand Central Terminal, New York via New York Central lines on the morning of Wednesday, June 16th, 1926 at 10 o'clock. And arriving in Chicago on the morning of Thursday, June 17th, 1926 at 9:50 o'clock. So that's really cool. They have the breakfast and luncheon for the event in here too. So that's a really beautiful set. Thank you, Father Ed, for the wonderful gift. I'm going to have more pictures of this and videos of this very, very soon. It'll be really cool. A client of mine gave me these Conrail Ather locomotives to weather for him, so we will do one of these videos, one of these engines for a video for YouTube. And so I'm looking forward to let's see, really looking forward to weathering those locomotives, and also going to put the handrails on. That's always a fun time too. And let's see, I do have a couple other things here that I recently made, and I believe it's over here. Aha. Speaking of the weathering and graffiti, I work for Ace Hardware in Prairie Grove, Arkansas, and one of the customers, we became very close, and he gave me this book on railroad graffiti. And so I'm really looking forward to learning how to do all different kinds of graffiti. And what's cool about this book, it's not just the graffiti, but you also see a lot of the weathering that is done. So I have a lot of prototypes between the thousands of photos and videos I have of my own. I also have a whole bookload. So I'm really looking forward to creating the prototype on a model. So that would look really, really fun. So our next thing I'm going to do is we're going to go into looking into RailFanX. RailFanX has actually been pretty busy recently, and I am about 75% completed on the Chattanooga video, and it's going to feature the CSX Chattanooga subdivision from Nashville all the way to Wauhatchie in Chattanooga. And I've been doing a lot of researching on the history, as well as looking up all the old videos I've had in the past 5-6 years of RailFanning the Chattanooga sub. So definitely look forward to that video the next couple of weeks. It will be completed very, very soon. And I know it's been almost a whole year I've been talking about it, and it's finally being done. And I can't wait to show everybody. And with RailFanX, and a lot of folks here who are new to the channel, RailFanX is my railroad photography along with my just photography page. I do a lot of photography, not just railroad. I also do model shoots. I've done weddings with my wife, and also we have done a lot of nature photos as well. And so I've recently been published with the Arkansas and Missouri Railroad in their 2020 calendar. And I also have done videos for their National Train Week on their Facebook page. So if you want to check out the Arkansas Missouri Railroad Facebook page, I'll leave the link below, and you can check out the videos that we've done for the railroad. So RailFanX is basically the railfan side of Touch of the Brush model weathering, and so I really enjoyed the railfanning, and I was going to start another channel, but it was very difficult to start up a whole new base of subscribers, so I wanted to combine both so everybody can see that and not just doing model railroading, but also doing the real thing with photography and railfanning as well, and bringing everybody some really nice videos of railroading. And so with that, I have the CSX at 40 Trains magazine. And our good friend from Alabama, Kerry Douglas, is featured in this magazine, in this issue. And I'm trying to find one of the photos. I had it here. Here we go. And so he has a few of them, and this is one of them. So Kerry, congratulations. You do some fantastic photography, and guys, he's a great weatherer as well, and a great model railroader. He has been featured with ScaledTrains.com on their Top Hat video on YouTube, so check him out as well. And then everybody's gonna know who Kerry is. So really look forward to that. And also with RailFanX, I have a few videos that I've been working on along with the Chattanooga subdivision, and I'm really looking forward to sharing those with you as well. A lot of it's just clips of rail fanning. It's been difficult to actually do some real rail fanning recently, like whole day trips or weekend trips. I look forward to doing that next year. And right now, when I go out to work on the Arkansas-Missouri Railroad as a conductor and a ticket agent, I am snapping photos and doing some videos off duty. So look forward to some of those videos very, very shortly. Now I'm going to show you a bunch of pictures from the recent projects I have recently complete for clients as well as my personal collection. Those projects were a lot of fun to complete, and I really enjoyed the Arkansas and Ozarks Railway project. My friend Nick, he is a great historian. He loves the railroad history here in Arkansas, and he has a collection of all the different models of railroads throughout the Arkansas region. And one of my favorite parts is going to be hopefully weathering his Arkansas and Missouri Railroad engines. And those engines are painted by Dustin LeClaire's Custom Model Trains. And he lives out in Tulsa. We became really, really good friends over social media. And so I'm looking forward to meeting him in person in the near future. And also I am looking forward to going out to Tulsa to see some of the private train layouts that are around the area for the Nmra. So hopefully very soon I will have some more layout tour videos and interviews with other model railroaders. And also one of my good friends, Sam, he's the gentleman who owns those those Cotton Belt locomotives, and he has a beautiful layout, and he scratch builds all sorts of buildings, and all those buildings on his layout are scratch built. And I look forward to having an interview with him because he also is working with a structure company, a model company, building structures. And I'm really looking forward to seeing his layout in person. And he only lives 30 minutes south of me, so I really can't wait. He is part of the Dardanelle Model Railroad Club, and they are an online group that they visit and share on social media. So really looking forward to meeting other model railroaders in the region with that. And so with that, let's go and talk about the next phase of Touch the Brush model weathering, which is the train layout. As you can see behind me, my wife and I built these shelves to house just about my personal collection of all the special freight cars and rolling stock locomotives that I have on the in my collection, and also a lot of the scenery products. And the next phase that is going to be for this whole room is building the train layout. And we recently received a layout in Lincoln, Arkansas at a yard sale from this gentleman, and he gave it to us for free. I recently gutted the entire layout because it had old brass track which I can't use, and I actually saved and salvaged as many buildings as possible, as well as some of the mountain scenery that was there, because that stuff could be repurposed. The goal is to build a layout so that I can be a certified member and become a master model railroader of the Nmra. That has been something I've been working towards for the past couple of months. My good friend Speed, along with Gordy and Marty, have talked to me into really working towards becoming a master model railroader. And so with this layout, I'm going to base the track plan off the Virginia Railway project from the Model Railroader magazine that they had a few years ago. And with some modifications to operations, I'm going to show you from the beginning to the end of building this entire layout, because it has to be documented, not just on what you call for article base. I'm also going to have to create a blog and some articles for the magazines, which are really excited to do, as well as the Nmra, and do some stuff with them. And also with that will be YouTube videos on how we create these. So create whatever I need to create for the certifications to become a master model railroader. So really looking forward to next year building this layout. And so look forward to more videos of layout building, how-tos, more scenery. I mean, I'm going to be one busy guy creating this, and it's going to be a lot of fun because I really do miss doing layout updates and creating videos in regards to running trains and operations and all that. Speaking of the Nmra, Touch Brush Model Weathering has recently participated in a couple of virtual clinics, and you can visit the Nmra YouTube page to view all those clinics online. It's under Joey Ginto under my name, and Touch the Brush Model Weathering. And the first part was carving rocks from foam, and this is the diorama that we used to create and show folks how to carve the rocks from foam. And the part two is painting, coloring rocks and simple foliage. And so this is the finished product from the clinic. And I wanted to share that with everybody because that's how the Master Model Railroader idea came up, and so I'm really looking forward to that. So we're going to talk about the recent videos. I know we had the Arkansas Ozarks Railway video that I recently have done, and also if you want to check out, please check out the Ionia subdivision video. That one is very sentimental to me and very personal because that's the very first layout that I made myself, and it was an O-scale layout, and that's how I started on YouTube, was that layout. So it's really great to go back to old memories and bring out those old videos and re-edit them and narrate over them to just explain the thought process, to bring back memories. I like sharing that with everybody, and I'm looking forward to doing more of those in the near future. And also with RailFanX, I am planning on doing the best of the decade, and that is probably going to be a 3 to 4 part series. I have so many videos and I've been looking through them, and I recently finished all of the series until my old computer crashed. So now I have to go back and redo them all, which is fine because the most fun was looking for the videos and go, oh, I remember that train, you know. So I really look forward to sharing those with you, and to go down memory lane with me would be absolutely a blast, and I really appreciate it. So with that, look forward to more of those kind of videos, and also look forward to more RailFanX videos in the near future. Guys, have a great Thanksgiving and have a great holiday season. Hope everybody had a great summer. Enjoy the rest of the fall season here. Everybody be safe. This is Joey G with Touch of the Brush Model Weathering. Happy railroading.